welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Denver Broncos taking on the NFC champions.
All right, guys, what is up? Welcome on back. Real quick, we have two injuries. It's going to be to our two backup running backs, actually. So we're going with Robinson and Charbonnet today, which should be okay if they don't get hurt. But you know how the AI is. They like to hurt players in a position that they already have injured players in. So we'll see. It could be the Jaden Daniels show tonight, and see if we can get a win, man.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And he's up across the 20, down at the 28. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
On the ground with a rookie from Auburn. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. Snap will come from the 31 on second and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Now it's Nix. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
And 15.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. To throw, here's Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Throwing Nix. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's second and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead, Steele. Shoves him aside. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Here we go.
But not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on their opening drive of the Super Bowl. He's been reliable all year, and he continues that reliability here on the biggest stage.
And when we were in a production meeting with the offensive coordinator, didn't he kind of mention, maybe even smile about the idea of running the football? It's working well for them.
Nice little juke. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Mims, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Next
So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Gravity line, go!
Off the play fake, Daniels. Pass caught, it's Lane with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Throwing now is Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
A run now with Charbonnet. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. To throw is Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 7.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Daniels. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Back to throw. Daniels. They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet. Touchdown! Zach Charbonnet. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bulls are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's Nix. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 42-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Nix to the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
On the give and steal. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Broken tackle. And he will have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll go again with Steele. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hickman on the tackle. Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
So that does it for the first quarter of Super Bowl 62. Back in a moment. It's a tight game here early. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we are ready to return to Super Bowl 62 action. Start of the 2nd quarter. Here we go. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we are ready to return to Super Bowl 62 action. Start of the 2nd quarter. Here we go. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Steele. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
It's a gain of
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. That is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos have taken the lead. What's good on the extra point? And that makes the score 14-7. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Come on, ready.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Look at 19.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the give here, Charbonnet. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2nd and 9.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Ready.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Charbonnet. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Zach Charbonnet, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bulls are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl.
That ties the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll hand it to Steele. Oh, good move. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. And hold on here. Because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Operating from the gun, Nix. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
So we're going to make Mims uncoverable. Okay, got it.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good start.
I don't mind a game, like I said, a game being tough to win or whatever, or a team being tough. But it's like when you just start making elements of the other team unstoppable, it's just fucking stupid. And I don't want that either. I don't want my players being fucking unstoppable either. Now, this doesn't feel like a simulation. It feels like, oh, I just have to contain fucking 19. It's stupid.
That's Franklin. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. That's another Broncos.
Running right, here's Steele. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Nix. A gain of 5. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Nix. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It makes my heart happy that he's making plays in this game.
It's a 39-yard
I
attempt.
love Campbell. I love my ends. I think they're really good. They're not the most productive sack-wise, but man, don't go on their side. They'll catch your ass.
Take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can...
Yeah, I didn't like the defense against that. I had a feeling that guy was going to get blocked.
A yard in the wrong direction.
This is going to be a rough game. It's going to be a tough game to win.
Third down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll get this complete to Senate, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now run by Charbonnet.
Yeah, it's just one of those games I feel like the AI's in my playbook, and I don't like that. I'd rather it just be a difficult game to play or just, you know, whatever, but I just feel like
on first down.
in this game, it feels like when I go back to throw or I run the ball, they're in my playbook. Like, they just happen to call the right play every time. It's just annoying.
Let's go.
To the air goes Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And it's third down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Shakes off the sack. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to run there, but I saw that fucking guy coming free, and I had to fucking get rid of the ball. There was no way. Oh, they're trying to make something out of that. Yeah, they're in my playbook. I mean, they're standing my routes in and shit. This is
going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
And the St. Louis first down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action. Daniels. Got him in. It's Brown. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
Damn, it should have went off to the side like that. I was like, God damn, I didn't think I put off to the side that much.
A little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, probably a big dose of Jaden Daniels and Zach Charbonnet in the second half. Not necessarily running the ball with Daniels, but just
So halftime now here on Sunday night.
we got to get Charbonnet's got to
Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report.
probably get a lot of carries in this game.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied What's your key for them, Charles, in the second half?
Simplicity, partner, because in the Super Bowl, with the extra time at halftime, I think some staffs get caught up in trying to design too many things. It's all tied up. They have to remember what they did to get here, put that back into play here in the second half, and I think they'll be all right.
And he will slide to a hold at the end of that one.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Bulls.
Ready? 70, Timberwolves. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
18 cards. Ready?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bowman. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34.
Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I was looking downfield on that. I probably could have ran better, but I was kind of looking downfield. I was trying to throw the ball there. I wasn't trying to fucking run.
Looking to throw.
Bowman again.
Over the middle, complete. That's Bowman.
I'm going to try to see if I can involve him a lot more next year. I think he's going to be really good.
At the Broncos 23.
First down, Bulls.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Ready?
Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the first. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Daniel's going to try to sneak. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Daniels. And he's going to go down.
Of course, you know, you've been in my playbook all game, so of course.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
A quick toss.
Yep, just not one person go out and block the best player. Just let him. I mean, unbelievable.
And it'll be 4th down.
No, they're gonna win this game. They're gonna hand themselves the win. This has it written all over it. I know I kind of said the last game, but it has it written all over it.
This a 31-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back. Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Nix. And he will find his man on the outside. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
To throw, here's Nix. A quick throw there. Is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Maxwell Hairston. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick six here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this out to the 25. Denver's offense ready to go again. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 5. They'll run, steal, and they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Nix going to give to Hardy. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up.
It's been a fun one through 3. It always is. The final quarter of Super Bowl 62 is coming your way next. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. finish off the big one, the Super Bowl 62, as we get you set for the fourth and final quarter. Back to finish off the big one, the Super Bowl 62, as we get you set for the fourth and final quarter.
Ready.
Here's Nix. Got his man. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
We have seen this before.
Well, I guess we have a Super Bowl MVP if we win, which I'm sure we will, but Harrison's having a fucking game.
You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 60 by 60 by.
Throwing now is Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Ball up to the 35 now.
We'll check on him later, but this game's probably over. I don't like playing people who are red injured like that. Not that they're going to miss a game. I just they don't have their stats go down and shit.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion. And he can't find anywhere.
I thought they're all going to follow the running back in the bed.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Here's Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's Bowman.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Bronco 80.
Here's Charbonnet. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game, and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage.
All right, guys, I had to stop the game and come back. I had to leave a little earlier than I wanted to for
join the action.
for work, so I had to come back. Okay, we're kicking a field goal. All right.
The biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't think I would do this good this year. I didn't think we'd win the Super Bowl.
And his kick is good.
I mean, we still may not, but
They'll extend their lead even further.
unless we really fuck it up, we got this one.
Maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points, and they need them badly, trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Sorry, I'm eating lunch, so I may not pick a play.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Nix to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second.
He's becoming elite. Baker's becoming a shutdown corner.
On that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a
Becoming
great
good
break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
2nd and 10. Nix from the shotgun. Man, and he hits him in stride. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. And this offense on 3rd down today, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They'll try and run for it. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Broncos first
Good
down.
yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that big-time drive right there? If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He will score. Touchdown. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
Nice little juke. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And Denver getting set to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here is 3rd and 5. Now it's Nix. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
25 yards on the play.
Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Nix looking to throw again. And this one complete again to Mims. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Number 25. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing Nix.
15-yard line.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw is Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
36. Broncos 31.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game, fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And this throw incomplete.
Yeah, I don't like the direction this game's going at all. They're just all of a sudden handing them everything. I don't like this at all. I think this is completely unfair what they're doing. I'm going to lose this game because of this.
Down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And they will take a knee here. Fourth quarter.
Wow, how convenient to get an injury right there.
We've got a one-score game. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco.
Why do they keep getting? Why do they keep getting allowed to do this to me? They've been out of timeouts now.
Miami.
This is fucking bullshit.
Down. They'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And his kick here is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
So they were given 2 extra timeouts because of injuries?
I mean, the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick.
The clock shouldn't have stopped. Maybe like that time should have stopped, but when the ball went down, the fucking should have went back. I don't understand why they had all of that time, like just given random injuries. Now they can come back and tie the game because they've been given 2 extra timeouts.
He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. Into space at the 45, and he's got it across the 50.
I told you I don't like where this game's going.
And they'll get up and spike it right at 40 seconds to go. The clock reading 40 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Gets it underneath. Here's Harvey. He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Hot 70, hot 70.
It's a turnover.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout.
Yeah, I'm surprised they won it this year. I was not expecting it, but I'm fucking happy.
Second half, that offense
I'm glad they didn't come back and beat me like that, because I was kicking their ass.
They were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium to make the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to a very worthy franchise, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.
Damn, you didn't think the Broncos won that game. Look at this, it's all Bronco highlights.